It's where students discuss their views. It's Cat Chat, brought to you by Northwest Student Media.
Hey, thanks for tuning in with us this week. I'm your host, Jordan Johnson, and this is Cat Chat. We're live in the Student Union, and we are excited to have a student here with us to share her views and celebrate some of the events and activities that are going to be happening here on our campus. Thank you, Alex, for tuning in and coming with us.
Hi.
How's the week going?
It's good. So next week, I'm a study abroad graduate assistant for the International Involvement Center. And next week will be the International Education Week. And so we have a lot of events with that. We start on Monday, and just letting you know, every single day is a different international cuisine in the union.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. Okay, what's Monday kicking off with? Good question.
That's a good question.
That's okay. So it'll be a surprise for us all. That's cool. That's cool.
There's Indian, Japanese, I think Korean. So there's a lot of different cultural food.
Very nice. Very nice. Celebrating our international students and like the cultures that we got the chance to encounter. That's really cool. What else is coming up? Like, what else can we expect during that week?
Actually, during the entire week, we'll be in the second floor union, and there'll be study abroad information. From 11:30 to 1:15, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay. So we'll just be at a booth here. And on Tuesday and Thursday, there will be henna tattoos from 11 to 2. And so you're able to get a henna tattoo if you want one.
Right on. I'm going to get to at it.
Oh, yeah. You can have a whole arm, a sleeve.
I'm going to have to, yeah.
And then after that, on those same days, there's also passport applications. So if you don't have a passport, we encourage everyone to get one, especially if you're really serious about going abroad or.
And how long does that process usually take? As far as?
It depends. Actually, in 2007, there was a surplus of people getting their passport, and so they were backed up. Gotcha. And passports expire every 10 years. Oh. And so they think in 2017, so they're kind of sending warnings and saying, like, if you're going to get a passport, get it now. And so that's why we're encouraging everyone to get one and kind of get on the ball and get the ball rolling.
Gotcha.
And then there's also the first 20 who sign up to have an appointment with me during those days and actually follow through with the appointment, we'll have a free passport photo. Woo. And so I think they're either $10 or $15. So, I mean, that's going to save you.
Save you some money still, like however it works out.
So that's exciting. And then there's also distinguished lectures, both on Tuesday and Wednesday. On Tuesday, it's from 7 to 8. And on Wednesday, it's from 1:30.
And where are those located?
The ballroom.
Got you.
So,
good stuff. Yep. And just for those students that, just in case they want to look into or get some information beforehand, where exactly is the Study Abroad office?
We are relocated now. So the Study Abroad office, International Affairs, and everything is located in the library. Okay. We're in the first floor of the library. If you go by the elevators, that's that place right there. It's the big office. Right. It has IIC on it. So.
Got you. Well, you heard it here live. Alex is looking forward to anybody that wants to study abroad and get information about that. And remember to tune in next week and hopefully see you in the Student Union. But we'll have to jump into a break, so continue to tune in with us and we'll catch you in a minute.
It's where students discuss their views. It's Cat Chat, brought to you by Northwest Student Media.
So here we are back on Cat Chat. Thanks for continuing to tune in live with us. We have the pleasure of being here with another athlete who got the opportunity to study abroad. Thank you for tuning in with us, Cassie.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Just real quick, would you mind giving us a little bit of a background on yourself, like where are you from and what's your major?
Yeah, I'm from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. I'm a mass media, sports media major, and yeah, loving it.
And what year are you now?
I'm a senior.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I know it's finishing up. Your soccer just ended. How did that season go?
It was fun. Not the outcome we wanted, but it was a blast. I love being a senior. 2 other captains, best friends. It was a good season.
Awesome, awesome. Now, the reason we have you here on the show today is to really celebrate the opportunity and experiences you had to go abroad and experience new cultures. Just real quick, would you mind giving us a brief just feedback, you know what I mean, on what that was like?
Yeah, I went to France. I studied abroad in Vichy, France, right in the center of the country. I had a blast. I learned a lot. I was there for over 4 months, so
Wow.
I really got to experience life there. I got to learn the language, which I didn't know at all before going over there. So that was definitely a shock. I was by myself. There was a lot of amazing opportunities I took away from that. It was awesome.
That's really, really cool. And you talked about, I mean, we always hear all of these wonderful stories about going abroad and all these wonderful things that you got to do. And I think it's really cool that you guys don't just stay in one place either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like here, when you come to college campus, the reason people go back home is because well, there's nothing to do usually in my college town or my city. You get old, but you get the chance to see so many different cultures.
Yeah.
How many different places did you get the chance to explore in 4 months?
Yeah, I went everywhere. I went to Italy, Rome. I went to Milan. I went to Barcelona,
Wow.
Belgium, all over the UK, all over Scotland, Dublin. I went everywhere. Portugal. It was amazing.
And
Yeah.
just what is an example of an experience that you had abroad that you know you couldn't have gotten here, in staying at Northwest, just getting a basic education?
Yeah, just living by myself in Vichy. I bought my own apartment because of the immigration. People coming into the country, they needed to live in student housing. So
Okay.
I got an email a couple days before I left, and they were like, so go ahead and go find your own apartment. We're not going to help you out with anything, which was, really a blessing in disguise because
Wow.
I didn't know I was capable of finding an apartment in France by myself. So I got there, and I learned a lot just by being by myself and studying the language and just basically living. I had to find where I was going to find food and where the grocery store was, and that was probably the biggest learning experience, just knowing I was capable of those things.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Really identifying, saying that I am an adult now.
Yeah,
That's,
definitely.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, we always hear about these great stories. What is something that was not such a great experience for you as far as studying abroad? And if you had any advice that you want to give to somebody, something to watch out for, what would it be?
Yeah, I was in Belgium, in Brussels specifically, 2 days before the attacks happened on the subway.
Wow.
And a good friend of mine was on the subway as it happened, and she was okay. She survived everything, but she was
Praise God
deeply
for that.
traumatized. Yeah, seriously. But just being aware of your surroundings was very important. I had my phone stolen. I had my credit card stolen, and
Whoa.
just the dangers are very real, but you can have fun, but also be aware at the same time. And so that was incredible. Definitely praise God for that safety. And then Nice, I went to Nice. It was my favorite place to go.
Cool.
And then the Nice attacks happened, and it's just, again, being aware of your surroundings. You can have so much fun. I had a blast, but just the realization that bad things do happen.
That's
So,
true. And just before we jump into break, would you mind telling us the experience that you got and that opportunity? How do you feel better as far as graduation coming up and about to hit the real world?
Yeah.
Do you feel like this equipped you to better embrace that or not?
Yeah, I feel, like I said, the biggest thing I took away from being able to live in France by myself was I know I'm capable, and if I'm capable of that, I can find a job, I can apply for an internship, and I just have a lot more confidence in myself from studying abroad.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, you heard it here. If you got the opportunity to study abroad, do so because you learn a lot. Appreciate you continuing to tune in with us. We're going to jump into this break, and we'll see you in a minute.
It's where students discuss their views. It's Cat Chat, brought to you by Northwest Student Media.
Hello, hello. Thank you again for continuing to tune in with us. Here we are at the jump into our third segment with another student that has had the opportunity to study abroad. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. And would you mind just introducing yourself and tell us a little bit about you?
Yeah, I am Lizzie Juries. I'm a senior this year at Northwest. My major is advertising, and I studied abroad in Rome, Italy this summer. So super excited to tell you about it.
That's good stuff. That's awesome. We have had the opportunity for different students to go different places. What was it like studying in abroad?
It was really fun. It was a super exciting opportunity. I had known I had always wanted to study abroad since coming to college, and I was an athlete freshman through junior year, so it was kind of hard just finding time to allow myself to do that. I decided to do it summer of last year, so this past summer.
Nice.
And so I only was there for 2 months, but it was probably the best 2 months of my life.
Right on.
It's very fun.
And you said your major was what again?
Advertising.
Advertising. And was there any specific experience that you had that definitely catapulted you in a successful way, grew you to now you're more of an expert and now you have more of a knowledge base in that?
I actually had the opportunity to go and visit a couple professional businesses while I was in Rome. And I only took 2 classes since I was there for a month. So those 2 were economics and international business.
Okay.
So they were kind of hard, but I got through them, and we visited 2 businesses. One was a furniture company and one was a lighting company.
Okay.
And we just kind of got to connect and network with a couple professionals through that. So I thot that was really fun, especially in a foreign country, to be able to do that.
Yes, definitely.
Very amazing.
Definitely be able to reach out and put that on a resume,
Yeah.
oh yeah, saying, please call Mr. Some Bob Burgers, who is over in Spain. That's super cool. It's awesome to have that on your resume. Bob Burgers. I don't know if you're watching the show. I just have to put that in there. But now, would you mind telling us a quick story of something that really made you want to if you could go back? I know you probably would. What is something that you wish man, I wish I could just stay? What was the experience that you had?
It would definitely be all the people I met there. The relationships I built were amazing, and since I was in 2 classes for a month, they were very intensive and fast-paced classes.
Got you.
And just having to be so fast-paced and always studying with these people brought us together, and I became such good friends, and probably best friends with some of these girls I'll remain in contact with. But yeah, just meeting and being open to new people was probably my favorite part. You just meet so many great people.
That's really, really cool. Really cool. With that being said, what is you talked about the curriculum a little bit. Was it tougher than here at Northwest, or even in any experience you've had in the United States?
Definitely harder, just because my classes were so fast-paced. Fitting in all the material for 2 classes in 1 month's time was very difficult. I found myself studying pretty much every day of the week, and a lot of us would just look forward to the weekends where we would get to travel. So just fast-paced, intensive. Professor was very hard, but I wouldn't change the opportunity for anything.
Right on.
Yeah.
And before we jump into break, I would love if you could give any advice to someone that's considering going abroad or has a fear of going abroad, what is something that you would encourage them to face this fear and push through and have the experience?
Yeah, definitely don't have that fear. Just to be open to new opportunities is so amazing, and to realize that you're capable of traveling the world by yourself.
Yes.
That's pretty amazing in itself. The opportunities and the people you meet along the way, you won't want to trade them for anything. And you just get to see all these amazing countries and try new food. That was probably my favorite part too. All the food you got to eat. Just don't be scared. Just dive in. The world is at your fingertips as long as you.
True that. Well, you heard it here. Next, we're going to get the opportunity to hear some international students and learn about their experiences of coming to America. Thank you for tuning in with us, and we'll see you in a minute.
It's where students discuss their views. It's Cat Chat, brought to you by Northwest Student Media.
Welcome back to Cat Chat, where we get the chance to discuss students' views. today we are so blessed to have 3 international students willing to join us and tell us about their experiences of being here at Northwest Missouri State. How are you guys doing today?
We're good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Would you mind just introducing yourself real quick and telling us where you're from?
Okay, my name is Valentine. I'm from Nigeria, and I'm majoring in computer science.
Right, my name is Guri and I'm from India, and my major is MIS Management Information Technology. I just changed it yesterday because before it was computer science, but yesterday I changed my mind and changed to MIS. Yeah.
My name is Pooja Paudel, and I'm from Nepal. This is my second year, and I'm majoring in psychology.
Thank you. Thank you guys for coming and tuning in with us. We would love to hear about your experiences here. We got this opportunity to hear about American students and studying abroad, and what we'd love to hear your perspective and get some of your feedback about what your experience has been like coming here to Northwest and just visiting America. So anybody, you kind of jump in. Val, would you like kick us off and talk about a little bit some of your experiences that you had?
Overall, I'll say that the experience has been awesome. It's been much better than I anticipated. Everyone is really nice, and I'm really happy how it's going.
Awesome.
Actually, for me, it was not an easy decision to choose a university in America because, before coming to America, I applied in 6 universities.
Wow.
And I got accepted in all of them. And after that, it was a tough decision to decide which to go in and which not to. And then I did a research. It took me more than a month because it really matters for me. Because I have to spend my 4 years here. And after coming here, it's really good. I got a lot of friends here. All the staff is really good. And they are helping me in getting a successful day by day.
Awesome.
And I think I'm doing good so far.
Good stuff. The discernment process it paid off well. That's awesome.
Well, my experience has been great. I don't know. I've been here for a year and 1 semester, but I feel like I've been here for ages. I don't know why. Yeah, it feels like home for a lot of reasons. If I go outside of Maryville, I miss it a lot. And when I'm here, I have friends who care about me. I have teachers, I have professors and staff members who genuinely care, and that's something I love about Northwest. I think, yeah.
Thank you. As far as I love that. The fact you said that you kind of get that family atmosphere here at Northwest. That is really cool. Outside of that factor, that dynamic, what is something else that has really drawn you to Northwest and really made you feel you know what, I actually love it here, and I would tell someone else that they should definitely check out this school?
According to me, it's a good place to study. It's a calm place. The environment is good. Not much of the disturbance here.
Right.
Actually, it's away from the downtown. There is not much city and noise pollution here. So once one can concentrate on their studies so perfectly.
Yes.
So, and moreover, there are a lot of things from where we can get help, like TDC and the extra sessions and all that.
That's awesome. Man.
And I loved it because if I can't, if I'm struggling in any of my subjects, I just go there and they help me with that.
You have the resources for you to be successful.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Val, what about you?
Well, prior to my coming here, a lot of people said that this school wasn't diverse because of the region, and that I might not really fit in. But since coming here, I'm really happy the amount of steps I've taken and these organizations I've been involved in, and the amount and type of friends I have, people that really support you.
Yes.
It's really good to have this space support structure in the school, of which the school offers and helps you integrate, especially in classes. They give you group works and stuff like that.
Yes.
At first, I didn't really like it, but it's actually good because you tend to make friends and everything. Your professors are approachable, and the school is beautiful. It's good. This is like home away from home.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love to hear that experience. I know a lot of culture shock can be something that sets you back huge, but it sounds like you guys have had a wonderful and a positive experience, especially with the students and the faculty and staff here, getting you guys involved and incorporated. Before we sign out for the day, were there any encouraging words or something that you would love to share with the world and as about your experience or the opportunity that you've had, just encouraging them to do the same?
I would say, before coming here, I was confused in choosing my school and all that things. I would prefer don't wait for it, just come to the Northwest
Yes.
and just start it because it's a good thing. It's really good school to study, and it's gonna be a lot of fun here.
Nice.
Trust me, it's really fun for me. It's like a home for me.
Yes.
And if I leave this place, I feel like I'm away from my house. Like this is my second year, and I am living off campus with a cousin.
Wow.
And it's really feel like a homeboy, like a party there, dance there, music. Friends come over to our house.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
It's really good.
Well, you've heard it here live. Northwest is not just a home for the students that are born and raised here, but for diverse students from all over the world. Thank you for tuning in with us this week. It's been a pleasure celebrating the news and hearing from the perspective of our students. Hope to see you sometime next week. Thank you.